Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sal speaking. Today I'm gonna talk about 10 things you shouldn't do on a date. Number 1. Don't drink. Why? Because a friend of mine broke his tooth as he fell off while being drunk and acting stupid. Drinking is not something that you should do if you want to impress your girl. Especially getting drunk is not the case, guys. Don't do that. What kind of impression are you giving to the girl? Also, drink moderately. I don't understand why people today, they go out for drinking, They go out because they want to drink. I'll give an example. I have many friends who go out for drinking, and I don't, feel like I fit in that group anymore. Why? Because I don't drink. I don't understand why people stand all night long at a bar drinking and drinking and drinking and talking and talking and talking, and I don't know, it's boring, just don't do that. Please don't discuss your previous relationship, because that's really stupid. They don't want to know about the things you did with them. They don't want to know that. Don't tell them how you're still great friends, how you keep in touch. There are many people, especially those people who haven't been in a relationship for a long time, they tend to talk about their disappointments with the girl they're dating. And that's not the case, because if you do that, you're gonna bore the girl. The girl is gonna think that you are a depressed guy or something. So don't talk about your ex. Don't order messy food. Some people say don't order pizza, and I disagree with that. Don't order pizza if you're in America, because in America you put garlic in the tomato sauce, but in Italy we don't. Stay away from garlic, Stay away from garlic, because your breath is gonna be smelly, and that's not gonna be pleasant for the girl. Don't talk about babies, marriage, and all these things. Although it might be one of your goals, and that's really good, because getting married is something really important, you shouldn't be talking about marriage on your first date, because you will scare the girl up. And also, if you don't know the girl or the guy really well, don't talk about marriage or babies or your plans. It's good to have plans, but it's good to open up little by little, because if you open up all of the sudden, the girl is gonna be scared. Don't talk about sex. Don't ask about personal questions. You don't want to know that. That's none of your business. Be gentle and respectful. Also, don't ask how many girls have you had, how many relationships have you been into, how many people have you kissed, how many girls have you kissed. Don't do that. That's a really stupid question to ask. Number 6. Don't reveal personal details about your family. Don't tell her or don't tell him that you don't get along with your sister very well. Don't tell her that you have a really good bank account, that you have money. Don't tell her about your business, your personal things. Personal details should be kept personal. Don't be late, okay? Men can't be late. Women usually are always late. So we as men know that and respect that. Why are women so late? Well, because they like to spend a long time in the mirror. They're very narcissists, they like to stare at themselves in the mirror all the time. They, take care of the makeup, and they also have to comb their hair. They have to adjust themselves to make themselves prettier, I personally like when a girl is natural. I don't like when a girl looks artificial. I don't like when women put a lot of makeup on their face, because that is going to change their face and their look, and they're not 100% real. I understand it can be really hard for men be outside waiting for a woman, but you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. You want to know what's happening? I'm gonna tell you what's happening. The girl is trying so many clothes, she's trying different t-shirts, dresses and things, and next to her she has her best friend. So she goes up to her best friend and she asks her, "Hey Miriam, how do I look like with this skirt on?" And the friend is like, "Oh, you look great, you look gorgeous, you look amazing." No matter how many times she asks her friend how she looks like, her friend's just gonna tell her, "You are so beautiful." We say every cockroach looks good to his mother. The cool thing about this girl talking to her best friend and asking for, suggestions on what to wear and what not to wear, at the end of the day she's gonna just wear whatever she wants to wear. She's not going to listen to any of your suggestions. She's gonna select the clothing she likes, and although she spent 2 hours talking about clothing, that was good for nothing, basically. That was a big waste of time. Come on, don't be constantly looking at your phone. You can't do that all the time. That's disrespectful for the girl. Come on, don't do that. It's really unpolite. I don't like when people don't answer the phone, but that's another thing. When you are out on a date and you use your phone, you're just disrespecting your partner. So don't do that. Technology is a great thing. I love technology, but the problem with technology is that people don't live human relationships anymore. People date through the internet. They don't go out anymore. It's really hard to approach a girl nowadays, because if you look at her, she's gonna be like, "Come on, don't look at me." But then they want you to look at them, and they feel great when you do that. So that's a really weird thing, how things are evolving in this modern world. Another important thing is clean yourselves. Come on, would you really go on a date with a girl being dirty, being stinky like a pig, being like a stinky pig or something? You need to look after yourselves. Come on, clean up yourselves. Shower, put on some deodorant, use cologne, put on some cologne, dress up nicely, maybe try to use your clothing, Well, Italians usually dress up really nice. People from different parts of the world have their own ways to dress up. For example, in America, I've noticed that people tend to dress up in a much more comfortable way than we do here. But here we look a little bit more fancy and somewhat fashionable, It is funny to see when for example, German people come to Palermo, they're dressed up they wear a shirt and then they're wearing some shorts. The best part about what they're wearing is their socks. Their socks go up to the knee. And that's really funny to me, to see these people going around dressed up like that. And I'm sure if they are on vacation, they will go on a date like that. And that's not the case. I like their trekking shoes though, but I don't like their socks. I don't like their shirts. Don't bring a friend with you. That's wrong, especially on a first date. If you bring a friend with you, you're not confident. You're afraid. So don't be afraid. Just go by yourself. I don't like when a girl goes on a date with a guy and her brother has to come along, or vice versa. It doesn't make any sense. Here we say that when two people are dating and a third person comes around, in America you call it the third wheel. Here we call it somebody who holds the candle, somebody who holds the candlestick. That's not the case. So don't you ever do that. Dating can be fun. Enjoy yourselves. Be smart. Don't do stupid things, and show respect to each other. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, if you feel sad, you better call Sal.